Join me for this 30-minute men's facial. My client was looking for a deep pore cleansing, especially on the T-zone, so we made sure we focused the whole facial on that area, as well as some additional hydration and some relaxation. Here I'm just getting my client nice and comfortable and relaxed for the facial. I love these tone therapy devices. They use different frequencies of sound. There's Pedro in the background enjoying them as well. And they really just help to balance your emotional state and your physical state to really get you into a sense of deep relaxation through sound. We started the facial off with a nice foaming cleanser. I love to foam my cleansers up with a brush and just a little bit of water and apply it in a very beautiful, calming way before we really work it into the skin a little bit more. Obviously, my client has a beard, so we had discussed avoiding the beard during the facial and focusing on the areas that he really wanted to work on. For any deep cleansing facial, it's really important to work the cleanser into the skin for a couple of minutes. It's one of the biggest mistakes people do when cleansing their skin at home is to rush their cleansing step. But it's so important to really make sure you work it into your skin at least for 60 seconds before washing off. I removed this cleanser with a warm towel. This was my opportunity to soften the skin a little bit, open up the pores, especially on the nose, because we were going to do a minor extraction following this. I love to compress the skin when the hot towel is on the face. It's a super relaxing, immersive experience for the client. Next, we performed some mild extractions. My client had requested it, and although I prefer not to extract in this way, there were a couple of things that I managed to get out. We followed that with the Deep Purifying mask. This is the mask from La Mer, and I knew this was going to do a better job at going into the pores and helping dissolve and remove any dirt that might be causing a little bit of a blockage or the appearance of a clogged pore. So I focused this on the T-zone, exactly where my client had expressed his concerns. So this mask is designed to dry on the skin. So during that drying phase, I really focused first of all under the beard, where I know where my client shaves a lot and trims and lines his beard, it can sometimes get a little bit dehydrated. So we focused a lot of hydration and moisture under here, as well as some lymphatic drainage around the ears and neck before we went deeper into a shoulder massage. This is one of my favorite Korean products at the moment. It's the Torriden low molecule hyaluronic acid. It is incredible for boosting hydration in the skin. So once the mask was fully removed and the pores were super clean at this point, it was time to layer some hydration. So my number one step in every facial is to start with a watery lotion. So the watery lotion I'm using in the facial here is the treatment lotion from La Mer. It's extremely good for boosting hydration in the skin, really packing your skin full of water, but also really energizing your skin, which my client had expressed that he was looking for a little bit more energy and life in his skin, and the treatment lotion is a great product to do that. Followed, of course, by the Torriden hyaluronic acid, the low molecule, which is really going to help to draw all that hydration deep into the skin, especially on areas like cheeks where my client shaves on a regular basis. Next, we continued with a targeted mask. Now, since my client expressed concerns with blocked pores, really wanted to give the opportunity to use a mask on that targeted area, but a mask that's extremely good for controlling oil and therefore preventing the blocked pores in the long run. I then laid a rose quartz eye mask over the eyes. I always think it's very sensorial to use something weighted on the eyes during any facial, but the rose quartz adds a very natural calming element to this experience. Of course, the eye area is just as important as the face. I love to use eye tools. I think, again, it adds a new layer of sensory experience to the client, especially if they are cooled like these ones were. It's super refreshing and it just adds a whole new layer of luxury. This is the eye concentrate from La Mer that we're applying now. And any massage you do around the eye, it should be super gentle, but it will still stimulate your natural circulation, any lymphatic drainage around the eye area as well, so that your eyes appear brighter and they also feel more energized as well. Last but not least, we apply a really beautiful moisturizing cream called the Moisturizing Fresh Cream from La Mer. It's very lightweight. It's a popular one with men because of the texture, and it's a really nice way to leave a very glowy but fairly matte finish on the skin, especially when treating a men's skin who's concerned with oil and blocked pores. Finished with a spritz of the mist at the end.